Hey, g'day and welcome back to Scarving in the Ark. And we're on the Crystal Isle server doing the hard mode challenge once more. And I've expanded the base a little bit. Last time we were here I pretty much had done most of the second run of walls. I'm up to the third run of walls and I've got my doors in. And I expanded a little bit up to the side here. So the base is definitely taking shape and I need to build the roof yet. But I want to go do something a little bit different. That's not the right direction. I'm heading in the direction of the green obelisk, which is in the direction of the redwoods. That's where I want to go. Now, what is the hard mode challenge? The hard mode challenge is where the dinosaurs have their levels switched off. They can gain no levels, so they're stuck on one experience point and they go no further. And if you've been watching in the previous few episodes in the series, I'd been having a lot of troubles with the settings and trying to make them work. And this Doedicurus, for example, had almost 400 melee, and you'll notice that it now only has 296. And what I'd worked out was going wrong is apparently the single player settings checkbox was ticked. And I have no idea how that happened, but it did. So I've turned single player settings off. My dinosaurs' abilities have just hit the floor, which is fantastic because that's where I want it to be. I want the dinosaurs to be helpful, but at the same time they're not supposed to be overpowered. So for this episode we're going to go for a wander over to the redwoods with our parasaur because I've got nothing better. Actually I probably should bring my Theory along with me because I'm probably going to get hurt here a lot. We're going to go and find a Pteranadon. We've got the levels to do it. We're going to go get a Pteranadon and we're going to go and see if we can find a Thylacoleo. Probably not going to get the best level Thylacoleo straight up because we need mutton to tame a good Thylacoleo and I don't have that. And we're nowhere near Kib. Okay, we're getting close. What do we got? You can't see. Still not close enough, apparently. Apparently I hit the backspace key. Level 20. That's not very good. You're level 20. And level 50. 50's better, but it's still pretty bad. 20. And please don't be a good level. Good. That's, I don't want that colour. Oh my goodness. Surprisingly, this almost seems custom built specifically for people who wanted to come to the redwoods. And I didn't really show it off as I came up, but basically there's a path, and this path it wraps around, and there's actually a dog leg right here on this side. Oh, itchy ear. Right. So yeah, pathway comes up, and then bam, turns a real hard corner and comes up here to this perfectly flat spot. Mostly set up in terms of our little shack. Got our little log cabin by the woods. It's not too bad here really, because I mean you can. It's a little bit sparse on wood, and I'm having to travel a fair way around just to actually replenish my stocks. Even with the fast respawn that I have, it is very sparse for wood here. Obviously if I went right down next to the redwoods I'd have no troubles whatsoever. But what's really nice just up here is, ooh, wrong button, still got my roofs there. Yeah, metal galore with some crystal. I mean this is just lovely. I'll be able to use that. I'm going to set up a smithy and get myself just a little bit of a repair station going, because we're going to have to get down there and have a look what's actually in the woods. And at this point I haven't seen a good Pteranadon yet. They've all been pretty rubbish. Anyway, I've got to outfit this. I've still got to build my bed, and then we're going to go and get the tames. They've got to be out there somewhere. Okay, what level are you? You are a level 55. I mean, I could do a level 55 because I haven't seen anything better. Can I fall down there without killing myself? Hey, go down there. Nice. we'll get this one started. You're all on passive. We want some bowlers. Narcotics. Oh, was that one over there? You. Level 25. Terrible. And we're finally back to flying. Albeit that it's a low level flyer. We have the flying capacity nonetheless. Looks like it's like a 45 maybe. Oh, 145. Are you kidding me? No! Why is my Pteranadon not attacking? Luckily, I've got a bed. That's a 145 Pteranadon. After all that effort to tame... well, all that effort. After taming that other one, and we immediately find a better one. And now, I have to go and recover my corpse with all my stuff. There's terror birds in the grass there. Off you go. Oh, I see that PT. Come on. Alright, we've got our stuff. Let's go and find it. Where's the saddle? Oh yeah, there's a bag. Nice. There, that's probably the one. That's it, come down. $145. Down. Oh, beautiful. Got our flyer now. Bloody brilliant. Oh, got my second flyer now. Because I lost my first one. Let's have a quick duck in here. Let's see what we can find. Alright. I was actually getting a bit worried there that maybe Thylacolios didn't actually spawn on the Crystal Isles. But there's one. All of level 15. An absolutely terrible level. Oh, and yeah, they blend right in, don't they? What are you? Oh, dude. Okay. How are we going to do this? I want that Thylacolio. I hope this thing's deep enough. Okay. Looks pretty good. Just make sure my recording actually even started then. Okay, that looks alright. Alright, let's bring you down. I would preferred something a bit better. 1.1, 1.7, yeah, it's like just under 0.6 per byte. So it's gonna hit its cap and it's gonna be nowhere near tamed. And look at that taming effectiveness drop like a rock. I thought that might happen. I might need to actually let this thing wake up and knock it out again. Go and find some mutton. Oh, that's a shame. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to let that wake up. I'm going to knock it out again. I'm going to... may despawn. Get back to base. Because I'm going to have to repair my stuff. Alright. I'm going to leave it here. It's roughly 35, about 22, 23. And yeah, I've been searching far and wide, and overs don't seem to spawn nicely on this side of the map. Looking at the spawn map, it's actually the complete opposite side of the map is where the overs spawn. And I've spent too long doing it, and as a result, not only did it wake up, it's despawned from the trap. So, I think I'm going to give up on the Thylacoleo side of things, mainly because I probably need to go and tame a couple of overs, and we'll set up a little taming pen next to my hunter's cabin over here in the woods, and yeah, we'll have a ready supply of mutton ready to go for when I want to get myself a Thylacoleo. Well, I'm back at base and I am crafting up some roof as I slowly build this thing. I thought, what the hell was that red colour? And it turns out that the gemstones shining in the waterfall are making it glow stupidly red. That's just nuts. Quite nice actually. The fact that there's all these fireflies as well, and they just periodically glow inside the building, and it looks pretty cool too. Well, again, I'm probably getting to the point where I've had enough building, but I might as well show what I've got so far. I'm quite happy with this little awning that I've created, a little cover for the doorway and the windows that I have in the upper story. I've been mucking around with pillars and basically giving features to walls, just to give a little bit of relief from just the box shape. And we'll go upstairs and have a look at that little area up there in a moment. The inside is just nice and simple, basically nice and open, because this is where I'm going to want to fill with all the things, so the fabricators and the cooking area and all the rest of that, so we're going to need quite a large space for all of that. This side I haven't really done much to yet. I just put some pillars on here and I want to improve this. I don't know if I want to do the same awning, but I probably will. And we'll go the other way. I got rid of the Dino gate off this end. I just made it some double doors because I'm the only one that's really going to come out here. And I'm probably going to put a balcony off the end of that for the upstairs part. And I've created a little stairway to get up there, a little set of doors. So this is where I'll put a little balcony so that you can stand out on that side. Unlike this one, where I created this balcony and using the handrails as a feature. And so we've got a little balcony here with the pleasant view that is of this side. And this should end up having quite a pleasant view too, once I actually get it up and running. And apparently I need some water, and I don't have any. The other part to this, this area here, I'm probably going to convert this section of the outdoor area, possibly even all of it, except I've got the stairs there that I have to consider, but turn this all into a greenhouse, and the pipe work will just go straight down. And as one of the people who's been watching my stuff mentioned, I should probably experiment with cliff platforms. They need a lot of cementing based, but zip lines and cliff platforms will probably be interesting, because rather than putting the greenhouse here, I could actually put a greenhouse down there, but then have a zip line to get down to it, which could... Oh, I could get a dive here. Oh, they're pretty good. Not really interested in any of these other ones. Beezle Bufo, they're pretty fun. Nothing else is really... Oh, a saber-tooth. We could go out and tame a saber-tooth, and that could be my mount for running around on the land. And that could be quite fun. Well, I've decided how I'm going to finish off the episode, and I thought I might as well show this spectacular spot off just before I go and do it. This is actually just... That's where my base is, just there. There's a little circular section there with my little lake. But just outside of it, my goodness, look at that. Can you imagine building a base on there and actually living up in that spot? That would be pretty funky. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy with my spot, but that's bloody awesome too. It's just open all around you, 360 degree views. Now, what I'm up to is I'm looking for an Ovis and a saber-tooth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a saber-tooth as my first sort of land mount, and I'm going to use it to hopefully find an Ovis or two. And we're going to get those Ovis, and we're going to get the mutton, and I'm going to take it back and I'm going to put it in the fridge. At least with that, if it's in the... Oh, I've got the preserving bin. And once I've got that going for me, that will at least allow me to go and get a thylacoleo, even though I'm not the right level yet for that. But it won't take me long to be a level that is right. Well, still no Ovis is found, but I'm flying over the area where I talked about in the last episode, and this place is just covered in metal. And there's Rexes down there fighting Brontos. But metal, more metal, more metal. I think there were some sabers down here, which is half of the reason why I'm heading this direction. I think there's far too many predators for the Ovis to actually survive this place. But yeah, more metal, just an absolute ton of it. And this mountain here, check this out. It is covered in it. The whole thing. Alright, but the last time I came through here, there were like 3 different Rexes, and there was no chance of survival. And that's when I went over to that red tree section, and that's where I found the Anki and the Doedicurus. But no sabers today. Maybe they all died. Or they're hiding underneath me. There's actually a cave under there somewhere. Yeah, where was it? Oh yeah, there it is. And... yep, there's a team of sabers in there. Level 20, level 20, level 20, level 15. Oh my goodness, they're all bloody terrible. There's another one there, but... it's better, but not the great. And what about you? 55, mate boosted. Ooh, there's a few more there. Level 100, could probably work with that. Thought I saw another one. Oh yeah, there it is. A silly blue one. Level 20, okay. Let's get a bit of distance on them. And we'll build a simple trap. Okay, where are you? I think that's going to be them. Albeit that there's a Sarco with them. Okay, we got the attention of a couple. Cool. Okay, got a few of them. There is a Sarco coming, however, and that one's a little bit more problematic. Don't want a Sarco. Let's try and lead it off an edge. Get this other saber in. The Sarco can come off the edge here. Yep. Well done. Close that door. Close this door just in case. What have we got? We got a level 55. We got a level 100. A level 140. Oh, very nice. Alright, time to knock a few things out, I guess. Okay, so that's going along pretty good. They actually don't need any narco berries, which is nice. But this one here, for example, it took quite a lot of shots, and its health was very low as well. I'm really bummed I killed that 140. I didn't realise that sabers had such low health. But apparently they do. This one, however, is only half health from all those shots. So 1200 versus 700. Okay, so this one has heaps better health. Melee damage of 170 is pretty terrible, and 175 is also pretty terrible. But I'm expecting this one to have quite a reasonable health pool once it's all said and done. So this one might be the one that I'm riding. But yeah, we're halfway through the taming and it's down, what, 12, 11%? That's not too bad. It'll be down 22% by when it's done. It just sort of puts more credence to the fact that I'm going to need to use kibble to get the perfect tame. because I can't actually level these creatures up. I think that's good. Okay, they're both up. Both achieved level 140, which is quite nice from their level 100. So they level 100 would have been add 50 minus 1, so they should be 149. So they lost 9 levels, or 9 potential levels. 236 melee on 1000 health. Okay. And then 1450 with 230. Okay. So the melee is actually quite similar. You got a little bit more, but it did have 5 more to start off with. And then this one's got just a lot more health. 50% again. So, yeah. Very good. But yeah, that's level 20. It's pretty crummy. Right, let's see how they handle themselves. Oh, there's another one just joined the mix. The 2. Level 85. Okay, no, I'm not too worried about that. How you looking? You took a bit of damage, and you took a lot of damage. Yeah. But that is the point of the challenge. You can't just use these guys willy-nilly. You gotta take care of them. You got 50 food, you've got a little bit of food, have some more. I'm probably, based on how fast they tamed, I'm probably gonna turn down the food consumption, because the food consumption is just a little bit too high. The taming seemed to work quite nicely, so I'm happy with that. Alright, well, we're back at base, and it turns out I only actually had enough hide to make one of these saddles. So I'm about to go out for a trip just with the saber-tooths, give these guys a go, and see how they handle as a pair. I know that they're not the strongest, especially from a HP perspective. The one I'm riding is the one that had the better health. And I'm going to go and see if I can actually get a couple more. I probably want maybe 2 more, I think. Especially if I can get a male, that would be even better. Get them mate boosted so they take less damage. But yeah, I'm going to get out there now and I'm going to farm up some hide so I can make some more saddles and try and get back to where my taming pen was, or even find another cluster of sabers and build another taming pen. I don't really mind either, or they don't seem to be able to break wood, so it's actually quite easy to make the traps. At any rate, I might cut in a clip of me just wandering around slaughtering stuff with them, or dying, who knows. And yeah, make sure that if you found this exciting, you go ahead and like, comment and subscribe, and let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next one. I still got my bind in the wrong one. It's supposed to be that one. Catch you later. Alright, see ya. Oh, here they come. This will be the first big challenge. Low levels, but mate boosted. Oh, my other one's getting really hurt. Yep. This guy's getting hurt now too. Oh well. And already I've lost one. Mind you, it really had crappy health.